Hey everybody, it's Jay here with Bicycle Motorsports, and in this video I'm going to be showing you how to change the float level in your Mikuni VM18 carburetor. Now, first things first, some of the tools you'll need is needle nose pliers, a caliper, and a flathead screwdriver. The smaller the head, the better. And what I have here is the smallest Allen wrench that I could find, and if you can substitute that with something else, that's perfectly fine. All you're using this for is to push out this pin right here that holds the float in place. Okay, so to get started, the Mikuni VM18 typically comes with a float level of just over 18 millimeters. At least this one did. And the way you go about measuring that is taking your caliper, and there's typically three modes: millimeters, inches, and fractions of inches. You want it to be on millimeters. And you want to zero it out. And this is actually the end of the caliper you want to use, not this part. So you would set it right about 20 millimeters. You can set it for 21 and place it right next to the float with the edge of the bottom of the caliper sticking out over the float, as you can see that I'm doing here. And I'm going to bring it down just a little bit till it's gently touching the top of the float. And right now it says the float is 21 millimeters. It says 20 there, but right as it touched the float, it said 21. I'll try that again. So I'm going to check that one more time. Yeah, it's about 21.29 millimeters. I'm going to raise it up to 22 millimeters. Okay, I'm going to remove the float by pushing out this small pin. Hopefully I get this on a first try. You want to take your screwdriver and just grip the float gently with your thumb on this curved edge right there, and place the screwdriver on the tab. And if you really want, it might make it easier, just take a pair of needle nose pliers, grab the edge of the tab like so, hold this piece with your thumb and bend down ever so slightly, which is what I'm doing, barely bending the tab, but like I said, just slightly. You don't want to overdo it or risk breaking the tab off. Okay, so I'm going to reinstall with this curved edge right here facing upward, while the carburetor is facing upside down. Replace the pin. You may have to adjust it a little bit. There we go. You can see the float has that curved edge facing up. I'm going to go ahead, recalibrate the caliper. I'm going to bring this up to about, calibrate it and bring it up to 23 millimeters. Should be good. And then bring it down. I'm right at 22.55 millimeters. And I'll check the other float. The other side of the float actually sits a little bit higher. It's a negligible amount, so it's not something to be too concerned with. You want to be right in the range of about 22 to 23 millimeters maximum. So, yeah, this one says 22.70 millimeters. And for me, I think that's going to be a good setting for this. I'll reassemble the carburetor, put it back on the bike, ride around, check just to make sure that this isn't leaking or expelling any more fuel. And I'll also check my top speed and compare it to previous top speeds. It's a good measure for how well the bike and everything is performing. And that's pretty much all there is to it. If you guys have any questions at all, just leave them in the comment box and I'll do my best to answer them. If you found the video helpful or informative, please like and subscribe.